That was Mr. Netanyahu there. With me here in the studio is Saeed Shehata from BBC Arabic. Saeed, I wonder if you could just put what Mr. Netanyahu said in context to ongoing negotiations.
What Mr. Netanyahu said, starting negotiation to release all hostages on one hand, same hand approved the assault on Gaza City. And it shows that Mr. Netanyahu believes that the military force is the only way to put pressure on Hamas to release all hostages, to make Hamas to make concessions. It might have succeeded when Hamas agreed a few days ago on the truce, a temporary truce for 60 days to release half of the living hostages and 18 of the dead hostages. But this situation is different. It's unlikely that Hamas will accept Mr. Netanyahu plan or thinking of releasing all hostages at once without any concessions. Because last time Hamas dropped the condition of Israeli forces not resuming hostilities after the 60-day temporary truce. So they dropped that, and it was not written, and there was talk about oral guarantees from the mediators for Hamas. But for Hamas to release all the hostages, it's unlikely to accept that for several reasons. First, is the strongest card in the hands of Hamas, the hostages. Two, Hamas even it's weakened, severely damaged at the Israeli forces' hands during this 22 months of war since October 2023, is still there. And statistics show that most of its fighters is still there underground. Third reason, the ideology of Hamas is not like giving up, and they are willing to die for their cause. And in their cause is a resistance until a Palestinian state is established. This is their cause. So for these reasons, it's unlikely for Hamas to accept that. So they will refuse that, and Mr. Netanyahu will carry on his determination, decision, plan to assault Gaza. It's already started, and people bombardment in different places in Gaza City. There is evacuation orders to people to go there. So unfortunately, the indicators of making this negotiation viable, to make this negotiation successful, is not there.
Okay. Well, you mentioned the latest evacuation order following recent bombardments and what is likely to take place in Gaza City, because that is one of his aims, Mr. Netanyahu's aims. What does all of this mean for Gazans then?
UN, international organization, warned Israel of what's the consequences of that. It will be catastrophic in the opinion of United Nations, because hundreds of thousands will be obliged, forced to flee their homes. Some of them expressed from Gaza they are not going to move because they might die anywhere if they move to another place. In addition to that, there is not enough places in the south, because south is a very small area, and if 1 million move there with already no enough places, will not be good. In addition to that, the health system in Gaza is in collapse. There is only 18 hospitals partially functioning, 11 of them in Gaza City. So the medical organization there and the UN warned that if they move from Gaza City, where is the hospital? The health system might be collapsed. In addition to that, the hunger, the aid is still a problematic there, because 269 people were killed out of hunger, including 118 children, according to Hamas-run health ministry. UN also warned that the more Israeli offenses in Gaza City, the more will be killing, destruction, will be more problems for Gazan people. In addition to that, the data and joint investigation by the Guardian newspaper and other outlets showed that 4 out of 5 people killed in Gaza have been civilians. This was in May this year, after 19 months of war. And this showed that Hamas fighters underground, some of them, like 1,000, were killed according to Israeli data, but the majority are civilians. So this shows how the misery of people will be if the assault is ongoing, will be carrying on.
All right, Saeed Shehata, thank you very much indeed.